Welcome to the pre-show for this summer's VR Games Showcase. I'm Zena and I'll be your host as we count down to the core show, where we'll reveal over 5 brand new VR titles and offer new looks at Korea IL-2 series, Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades 2, and go behind the scenes with Payday Aces High. Before all of that, I'm going to be bringing you the coolest upcoming VR games and updates from some awesome small studios and indies. As always, use the QR code on screen to find your favorite games and get wishlisting. Kicking off today is Bullet Time Agent, a hybrid VR bullet hell that actually started life as a VR chat game. Let's get a first look at the project running on MetaQuest.
I will crush you! The artifact is worth more than this facility! I will not let you escape!
Let us decide who is most worthy through battle.
Dodge lasers with lightning-fast reflexes and slow-motion superpowers when Bullet Time Agent hits MetaQuest, Steam VR, and as a traditional game on Steam later this year. Thanks to Studio Sci-Fi for kicking off the show. Back in January, Valum Studio released a fiendishly difficult physics platformer called Salmon Man. It's a true test of skill in which players bounce around levels with a paddle. The studio's added plenty of new content to the game since launch, but today is ready to reveal its biggest addition yet. You can grab Salmon Man, or technically I suppose Salmon Men, over on Quest and Steam. The multiplayer update arrives next month. Today, you're going to see a lot of great horror games. It's a genre that inherently works well in VR, and Bamboo Grove is a great example of that. Bamboo Grove looks terrifying. It's got ghoulish monsters, an eerie mystery in which the world collides with ancient horrors, and a bunch of different gameplay mechanics for a deep experience. If you're brave enough, you can jump into the game on MetaQuest on July 15th. Another genre you'll see more of today is rhythm games. Back in March, we revealed that Parallel Circle's excellent Beat the Beats was releasing on Quest, Pico, and Steam. Today, we've got a brand new update for the PC version. Custom tracks are going to enable hours and hours of new content for Beat the Beats. Make sure to check out the new update and grab the game on basically every headset that's out there today. Now let's move from rhythm games to puzzlers. Augmental Puzzles launched earlier this year with mixed reality Sudoku challenges. But developer Flammable Penguins has plans to turn this game into the definitive puzzling platform for headsets. Now it's ready to announce the next step in that journey. Nonograms is now available to play on Augmental Puzzles. The game's available to download for free on Quest, and it's also available on Steam VR. More horror is up next. Daggerwoods VR is a game we've had our eye on for a while. It's a creepy psychological thriller that combines escape room-style puzzles with a branching narrative. Enjoy this eerie new trailer.
Mom, come play with us.
I'm coming, Jenna! What is happening here? Where am I? Andrew. Jenna! Oh, this is happening again. No, not again. I need to save them. Where am I? This is happening again. What are you doing in my home? This is not a game anymore. What is this? Andrew? Jenna? I'm done playing this game.
Daggerwoods looks like an authentically murky VR escape room. We're keeping a close eye on what the twisted minds at Paracosm Studio are cooking up. Alright, it's time for our last trailer of the pre-show. Stick around because the VR Game Showcase is up next, with over 5 new game reveals and new looks at Payday Aces High, Korea IL2 series, and more. Thanks for tuning in early for another great pre-show. I'll leave you with a fresh new look at one of our most anticipated co-op VR adventure games on the horizon. This is Dalmier, Lila, and Ghost.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alert. Priority outbreak protocol initialized. Target profile Patient X.
Breachers Outbreak is the new game from Forefront developer Triangle Factory. It's an intense new spin on the team's 2023 breakout hit, Breachers, with series first co-op gameplay. Not only that, but Outbreak will be playable in both VR and on flat screen when it's made available to purchase later this year, with full crossplay support included. More to share later in the year, but thanks to the team at Triangle Factory for teaming with VRGS for today's reveal. With that said, welcome back to the VR Game Showcase. Today, we simply want you to have fun. This show and these games don't work without you. When you tune in, either live or on catch-up, you tell this industry that these types of events matter. You get to tell studios what you want to see more of when you wishlist games, join Discord channels, or straight up pre-order and purchase new titles. You are the reason developers and publishers have trusted us to reveal games like Forefront, Payday Aces High, and Flatout 4 VR. So, thank you, and please keep doing what you're doing. This show is for you, and it always will be. There's enough stress outside of these four walls. For the next 40 or so minutes, forget all of that. There's lots to look forward to for the future of VR. Steam Frame feels like it's right around the corner. Incredible titles like Bootstrap Island continue to evolve with new updates. Publishers and developers like Flat2VR are paving the way for multi-platform, high-quality releases. And amazing new games like Payday, Aces High are on the horizon. Stay tuned at the end of the show, where we'll go behind the scenes with Fast Travel Games to learn exclusive new details on that one. And a flat-screen PC game that makes perfect sense for VR, actually supporting VR. Lane Split is the kind of conversion we want to see much more of in VR. Go and grab the game and download the free VR update on Steam right now. Let's keep the momentum going. Here's the debut of the brand new IP. We were sold on the Rifted Skies the moment we saw it. It's got a gorgeous, vibrant world to explore. There's free-flowing locomotion in which one move effortlessly bleeds into another. And it features tactile, dynamic combat that'll keep us coming back for more. It's the kind of game you can really get a feel for just by watching the trailer. Wishlists are available on MetaQuest and Steam VR right now. And look out for more information as we head towards launch this fall. Now, it's time for one of our favorite update announcements we've ever had the pleasure of hosting at VRGS.
Hello, good people of the video games community. This is me, Eric the Rock. I'm contacting you directly from the metaverse. Isn't that amazing? You can hear me, you can see me, you can almost feel me, but I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm inside the metaverse. Blip, blip, blop. Flip, blip, 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 blip. Wonderful times. I'm here to announce very good news to our beloved community about the future of Maestro. As promised, we have a brand new update coming soon. Very soon. First item on the list, a full updated graphics and sound across the entire game for your own pleasure, of course. Secondly, the expert mode, a brand new difficulty level that will challenge your conducting skills. Let me tell you about that. And also, and most importantly peut-être, our brand new DLC. Not one DLC, but two DLCs. Plural. you will face the towering giants of Attack on Titan to conduct not one, but two of the scenes, Attack on Titan and Ashes on Fire.
You will travel to the wonderful and
Terrifying world of to conduct its own theme. Pas mal, no? What a wonderful time to be alive. I must go now, inside the metaverse to find some culture. For you, and always for you. This was Eric de Rock.
Thanks to the team at Doublejack, and of course Eric de Rock, for today's Maestro updates. There's much more to come for one of VR's best music games, including the Attack on Titan pack and a second DLC that we know you're going to love. You can grab Maestro on Quest, PSVR 2 and PC VR. Another new IP is up next. This time it's from a brand new studio. Over the years, we've seen plenty of great physics sandboxes with impressive tech, though precious few of them are backed up by a genuine game to explore at their heart. Skeleton Crew doesn't just offer that experience, it's making it happen on standalone and in co-op. Take a look. Not only is Skeleton Crew a brand new game, it's a great display of physical interaction on Quest that supports co-op pirate adventures. And yes, it's also available to grab right now on the Quest store. It's a game from an incredibly passionate studio that's intent on proving standalone VR can pull off impressive technical feats. Give it a shot. Alright, time for a quick check-in on what's new from a VRGS stable, Exoshock. Back in March, we said we couldn't wait to see Exoshock grow into one of VR's definitive squad-based shooters. This July, the game takes another big step towards that goal, with the arrival of multiplayer support. If you're not already a founder, now's a great time to jump in over on the Exoshock website. If you've been with us at VRGS for a while now, You know we love to hand the show over to developers and publishers when they have multiple exciting updates to share. We'll be doing that once again with the Flat to VR and Impact Inc. team very shortly. But we're also very happy to be handing the steering wheel over to a VRGS newcomer, Squiddo. Between their internal development and publishing arms, Squiddo caters to a broad spectrum of VR gamers. Today, they've got some big announcements to share.
What's up? I'm Eric.
And I'm Anthony. We're both representing Squiddo Studio, the development team behind the award-winning VR adventure platformer No More Rainbows
and physics-based sandbox DigiGods. So we've been working on a whole bunch of different projects, and we want to take you on an adventure and show you a little bit of what we've been working on, including a massive household IP. So stay tuned until the end.
To kick things off, let's visit the realm of Wizard. Released earlier this year, Wizard is a fast-paced dungeon-crawling VR adventure where you wield the magic. You can sling powerful spells with your own hands, carve through waves of enemies, and face off against towering zone bosses. Here's a glimpse of what you can expect later this year in Wizard.
When your years were few, it seemed you had seen it all. But then the world began to unfold. Now we must weave our scattered sparks into a single blinding sun. Join the herd.
We hope that you're as excited as we are about Wizard. We're really aiming to stretch the boundaries of a fun and social dungeon crawling experience.
Now let's switch things up to something a little more cozy. You may have heard of a game called Outlanders, a cozy and charming village building game where you step into the role of a town leader managing a group of eccentric followers with unique hopes, dreams, and outlandish desires. We're happy to announce that we're partnering up with Pomelo Games to help bring Outlanders to VR. Here's a little glimpse of what's to come.
You can expect to play Outlanders VR by the end of this year. In an era enamored by TCG, pet, and Nido collecting, we're happy to announce our upcoming title, Nomsters. Co-developed with Wide Game Studio, Nomsters blends social and idle gaming with a deep pet collection system spread across several game modes.
Oh I just got a legendary!
Well, here's a little glimpse of gameplay. Expect Nomsters to release later this year.
Alright, we're excited to share two new titles by Spectral Games, the developer behind Medieval Dynasty. For the first title, we're really pushing the boundaries of how you can explore worlds in VR, so sit tight as we take you to the skies.
Wake up, dragons. It's time to take to the skies. Fly with friends. And transform!
Keep an eye out for more details about Roar.
This next title, also by Spectral Games, requires a little contractual obligation. If you're ready to sign, it's time to grab your weapons and face an unequal battle against the Nightmares of the Deep.
The Lightkeepers is a cooperative action game where you'll fight for your life until every dawn. Check out their brand new trailer and devlog.
Lightkeepers, you play as top guys doing the toughest job in the world, which is to defend the lighthouse against hordes of monsters. But to do that, you have to be prepared. We provide you with dozens of islands where you can find the necessary items to protect the lighthouse. Some you will find, others you will have to craft. Exploration is recommended only during the day because when the night falls, well, you know.
Speaking of danger, not everywhere is safe during the day. If you're lucky, you'll find ancient ruins, mines, and bunkers from years past, which hide both valuables and forgotten but still functioning works of military technology. But nothing comes for free. A big reward equals big danger.
We're arming you with an arsenal of weapons that will let you effectively prepare for enemy attacks. We're especially proud that we have managed to faithfully recreate all interactions related to historical weapons, though we admit that some of it is basically our own idea.
Monsters. Some slash, some hack. They run at breakneck speed to blow the lighthouse to smithereens. They speed, cast spells and sneak up from behind. There are plenty of them and they have one goal: to kill you and infect the lighthouse with darkness. If you mess up your defense, you can try to salvage the situation with your little lanterns, but that's the moment when you realize you've really screwed up.
We've built a little hub for you where you can inform teams, brag about your achievements, level up your weapons, unlock new ones, and plan new contracts. Each one will be different, and if you think those giant tentacles are the biggest threats in the game, hell no, you know nothing. If you want to take part in the first playtest, join our Discord and be among the first Lightkeepers to join the front. See you soon, Lightkeepers, we'll be in touch.
The Lightkeepers will release worldwide to MetaQuest on September 10th, 2026. For our final game, we're excited to share a project developed by Metaphor Interactive and Illogica. It's an arcade-style first-person VR shooter on rails with a powerhouse of an IP. And without further ado, I'll let the trailer speak for itself.
This has to end, Megatron. It ends when you and your Autobots are crushed into scrap. Why do you care so much about this wretched world, Prime? I care about all life, Megatron. Even one as twisted as yours. Seekers, attack! Oh, how I am going to hurt you!
Transformers Beyond Reality was a success on PSVR 2, and we're happy to announce that it will be coming to MetaQuest as Transformers Beyond Reality Redux, which will include several changes and enhanced features.
That's all for now. I hope you're as excited as we are for these projects. We've got even more to share soon. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks to Eric and the team for joining VRGS today. It's great to see a studio that's had success in this market pay it forward, with updates to hit games like Wizard, ports of titles like Transformers Beyond Reality, and great new games like Outlanders, which is a VR adaptation of the town-building strategy game from Pomelo Games. We announced the Lightkeepers here at VRGS last November, and have been following its progress ever since. Today's deep dive shows you exactly why. The developers of Medieval Dynasty New Settlement are taking what they learned with a popular survival franchise and applying it to their own stylish IP. We can't wait to finally get our hands on this one.
Right, I want this to be a clean mission. We go in, we grab the loot, and we get out. Are we clear? Weapons ready. Systems powered. Warp ready. And here we go.
From Skeleton Crew to Breach's Outbreak, and now Lightkeepers to Soul Protocol, co-op fans are eating good in VR right now. Look for Soul Protocol's brand of zero-gravity gameplay later this year. Now, we also promised you updates from the Flat to VR and Impact Inc. team at VRGS today, and we're more than happy to deliver.
Hey everybody, Eric here from Flat to VR Studios. At last VR Game Showcase, we announced our first ever Flat to VR Spark title, Flatout 4 Total Insanity VR. Since our early access launch on Steam, the response has been incredible. Flatout 4 VR is currently sitting at a very positive on Steam. Players are sharing ridiculous clips every day, and we've seen creators call it the VR Game of the Year contender. The whole team has been buzzing here, so thank you. Because this is exactly what Flat to VR Spark was built for, helping talented developers bring ambitious VR projects to life as official releases. And because this is early access, we've been able to keep improving the game based on what players are telling us. Since launch, we've added custom music support so you can bring your own soundtrack to the race. We've added multiplayer voice chat, and been working closely with players on wheel support to make sure more and more setups are compatible. Wheel support is probably the biggest example what early access can do. Flatout 4 VR is being built by a super small team, and we can't possibly own and test every setup that's out there. So when players told us their wheels weren't working, we got them on Discord, and we worked through their fixes together. Now, thanks to that collaboration, we've confirmed wheel support for hundreds of unique wheel setups. That is early access at its best. Players and developers working together to make the game better. And we're not done. We're exploring AI opponents in multiplayer, first-person windshield ejections for anyone brave enough to turn that on, and more based on what players keep telling us. So if you're playing on Steam, keep that feedback coming. Join the Flat to VR Studios Discord, and if you're enjoying the game, leaving a Steam review really helps us reach our next milestone. And for everyone waiting to play on the PlayStation VR 2, we have an update. The team is actively working on the PlayStation VR 2 version of Flatout 4 Total Insanity VR. So if you've been watching Steam players race, crash, do stunts, and grin their way through Flatout 4 VR, and you want to do all that in the PlayStation VR 2, this is the moment to make some noise.
Hey VR community, Francois here from Vertex Breakers. First, thanks for the continued support you've shown V-Racer Hoverbike. At the last VR Game Showcase, we launched our free track editor. Since then, you've created more than 300 tracks. The creativity has really impressed the whole dev team. We've loved racing them with you in multiplayer, and your feedback has helped us decide where to improve next. From today, we have a new free update we think you'll like. It comes with a new bike to unlock, the MacPulse. We've added engine classes, so you can race with the bike design you like while choosing the engine type you prefer. And in multiplayer, we've added engine parity, so everyone can race on a more level playing field, whether you're brand new or a veteran rider. We've also launched the Weekend Grid, our weekly community multiplayer meetup. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and 7 p.m. CEST, jump into multiplayer and race with the V-Racer community. V-Racer Hoverbike has been in development for 9 years, and we still have so much more that we want to build. So for players who want to support the team further, we're launching the V-Racer Hoverbike Supporter Pack. It includes headgear, back kit, rider suit and helmet, a rider badge for the leaderboards, and yes, the ability to start a disco in the lobby, because why not? We're also launching our first premium track DLCs, Neopolis Ascend and Kepler. Each track DLC includes a new premium track, raceable in reverse, plus exclusive headgear Back Kit, a celebration burst for the lobby, and a creator tool add-on for the track editor, giving you new ways to customize your own creations. Free update, supporter pack, Neopolis Ascend DLC, and Kepler DLC are all available now on PSVR 2, MetaQuest, and Steam VR. That was a lot, but we hope there is something here for everyone. Thank you again, and we'll see you on the track.
Hi, my name is Magdalena and I am a producer at Flat2VR Studios. If you've seen any of our recent Trombone Tramp Unflattened posts, you may have noticed a few hints about what's coming next. This July, a brand new paid song pack is coming to Trombone Tramp Unflattened. It's launching on MetaQuest, PlayStation VR 2 and Steam VR. How many of these songs do you recognize? A Whole New World from Aladdin, Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid, You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story, Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast, Circle of Life from The Lion King, and Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, all carefully prepared for the world's most sophisticated VR trombone performance simulator. The song pack also includes 2 new themed performance environments. The first will make you very, very small, like a toy-sized tromboner, with a very big story to tell. The second stage will take you under the sea, with an awesome new look that's sure to make waves. The team is working hard on the final touches, and we can't wait for you to play it. For MetaQuest players, one quick reminder, Trombone Tramp Unflattened, it's currently included with Meta Horizon Plus this month. If you are a subscriber, you can add the base game to your library at no additional cost before the end of June. There are only a few days left, so we recommend doing it today if you can. The Disney Song Pack arrives this July. Until then, keep your trombone close, keep an eye on our socials, hydrate, and get ready for a whole new world of a VR trombone magic.
It's not often we have the one more thing in the middle of the show, but Flat2VR has one more thing. Between Flatout 4 VR and V-Racer Hoverbike, racing fans have it made in VR. And we can't tell you how happy we are to formally announce that I Am Your Beast is coming to PC VR soon. This was one of 2024's most critically acclaimed games, and makes perfect sense for the Flat2VR Spark initiative. It fully embodies what Spark is all about, taking great games and partnering with experienced modders and developers to release thoughtful native VR ports. We cannot wait for release later this year. Now, you often see the Flat2VR team close out the show, but don't worry, we're not done. We've still got plenty of original and striking VR games to look forward to, including Guardians Planetfall.
Is this recording? The red light means recording, right? Where is this even being broadcast?
VRGS.
VGRS? Very Responsible Galactic Psychics?
No.
Violent
No. And stop guessing. Guardians of the Citizens of the Galaxy. Future Guardians. If this transmission reached you, good. That means at least one of our sisters. Oh, for sake, every time. Basically, we need your help. Or long story short, we need your help. The bugs are swarming our colonies. The Void Empire is deploying walkers, drones, and heavy units too, which is why we are now accepting new Guardian recruits. As a Guardian, you will serve a greater cause than yourself. You will get to visit extraordinary worlds across the galaxy.
The brochure did not mention the screaming.
You will encounter fascinating alien life. You will be issued advanced weapons and tactical equipment.
Most of it is safe when used correctly.
Yes, quite.
But you'll not be doing this alone. You will deploy with a squad, complete critical objectives, gather resources, and push back the enemy one operation at a time. Every mission matters. Every squad counts. Every planet we take brings humanity one step closer to victory. What is it?
Command says they're providing additional orbital strikes.
Oh, good. Where?
It looks like...
Plenty of you have been asking to see more of Guardians Planetfall at VRGS, and we've wanted to make it happen for a while. So we were overjoyed when Virtual Age got in touch to make today's new look happen. More to come, but rest assured, Planetfall is progressing smoothly. If you're following our VRGS socials, then a few weeks ago you may have spotted the announcement of Inwigo from Dirty Pearl Studios. This is a really interesting take on 4-player cooperative horror in VR. Today the studio has some big updates to share. Inwigo launches on Quest today as a free-to-play title. It's got that classic fairground atmosphere, casting players as children navigating haunted mansions. Puzzles, monsters, and plenty of jump scares away. Go and check out your next VR horror fix on standalone, or wishlist the upcoming Steam VR version. Alright, we're down to our last 3 games before we jump into the Payday Aces High Developer Direct. Our next project is the new title from Xiaomi Games, the developers of the excellent Sweet Surrender. They've been working on their latest title for a few years now, and we're honored to make the debut here at VRGS today.
Reloading. Cover me. I got you. Go, go, go. Okay, push. Watch out! Push! Ship's here. Get on the ship, quick! Let's gear up and go again.
Let me upgrade my weapon.
I'll just grab my sniper. Maybe bring more ammo this time? Let's jump back in. Our objective is here. Go, go! You take it, shoot! Nice shot. On your left. Move! Here it comes! What is this? Everybody fire! Take it down!
Drifters Blackout Crew builds on Xiaomi's past work to deliver an ambitious PvE extraction shooter experience. Up to 4 players will raid ancient temples in search of resources and balance risk against reward as they choose when to extract. You can go and wishlist the game now, and we'll have more info to share soon. So, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little peckish. Who's up for some hot dogs?
Greetings! Welcome to a micro featurette for Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades 2. I'm Anton, game director, and I wanted to give you all a quick development update on how the game's coming. If you don't know what H3VR2 is, it's our upcoming tactical extraction roguelike coming to standalone in PC VR. In it, You take on the role of the handiest 6-foot-tall sentient hot dog and dive into a strange and enormous sci-fi megastructure in search of the answers to your existence. It's the evolution of over a decade of work that we have put into firearm simulation, tactile interactions, and physical comedy-inflected action. That sounds like it's up your alley. We're doing featurettes every other Wednesday posted to my YouTube channel right here. You should check out. We've done a featurette so far on the game's scope as a whole, its primary features and game modes. We've done one just centered on your hands in the game and the interaction system that we built for this sequel. We've done a couple just for the gun nerds that are all about ammunition and cartridges and ballistic sims and firearm magazines and all of the nitty-gritty wonderful stuff that we've made for the real sickos out there. We've got some super exciting stuff to show you folks in the coming months, including our inventory systems, SOSIG damage systems, melee combat, and of course, more guns and toys. So follow us on our socials, and we look forward to bringing more meaty mayhem your way soon. Peace.
Crunchy, eh? H3VR2 was one of the standout announcements at the Creature Feature Showcase back in May. And Anton and his team at Rust are steadily building towards launch with regular featurette drops. If you're like us, then you're fully tantalized by those teasers at the end. So make sure to head to Anton's YouTube channel and wishlist the game to keep up to date. Today, we brought you brand new game reveals in Outlanders VR, I Am Your Beast, Drifter's Blackout Crew, Breach's Outbreak, and the Rifted Skies. We've debuted incredible surprise drops and updates like Skeleton Crew, Inwigo, and Maestro's Attack on Titan DLC. And we're not done. We have one more game left to show you before the Payday Aces High Developer Direct. Before we jump in, we want to let you know that VRGS will be back for its 2-year anniversary at our Gamescom showcase in August. Thank you for helping make this show what it is today and pushing us to go even further. We've already got some of our best reveals ever lined up for August. Okay, for years now, the IL-2 series has offered some of the most authentic and immersive flight simulation, not just on flat screen, but also in VR. Korea IL-2 series builds on that legacy with an incredible new game set in the Korean War. The game launches with optional VR support this Thursday, June 25th in early access. Let's take a first look at what's in store for VR players. Thank you again, and stay tuned for the Payday Aces High Developer Direct.
Hello, welcome to Fast Travel Games. We are a team of 23 pretty awesome people sitting in Stockholm, Sweden.
This year marks the 10th anniversary for Fast Travel Games as a studio, and we have brought all kinds of games to the VR audience since the studio was founded.
Action! What is this? What is this? Cut! Raptors! More teeth!
Over the last 10 years, we have released single-player games like Apex Construct. Our first multiplayer game was Mannequin. And fittingly enough, we are releasing our 10th game later in the year.
Now it's time for our most ambitious game yet, Payday Aces High.
Jupiter, we're coming for you, and everything you got.
In March, we revealed Payday Aces High with the first trailer in the VR Games Showcase. Today, we're digging deeper and showing you more of the mechanics, the characters, the lore and the story, and why Payday Aces High is gonna be one of the games you can't miss when it launches later this year.
Payday Aces High is about a group of heisters. They call themselves the Aces. 5 years before the game starts, they were set up by a client of theirs, Warren Jupiter. They've spent 5 years in prison, and just before the game starts, they break out. And the game is all about taking revenge on Warren Jupiter, whose wealth has just grown and grown. Each heist in the game takes you further along your journey, where you take everything away from Warren Jupiter, piece by piece, just dismantling his financial empire. We call this a feel-good story about revenge, or revenge has never felt so good, and we feel that this theme really permeates everything we do, every heist you do. There's a purpose for it. What drew me and Fast Travel Games to Payday initially is the fact that we love co-op. We love co-op in VR especially. It's fun to play together. It's fun to plan a heist, to figure out how to perform it, what to hack, how to drill your way through the vault, where to take the loot. The fantasy of being a bank robber, and just fulfill that in VR. It's awesome.
They are falling back. Now is your time to get things done.
We early on realized that we don't want to tell the story with you just watching. In VR, it's just better to tell the story while you're there. The story is mainly told in the heist briefings and during the heists. Each heist lets you attack different parts of Warren Jupiter's empire. You're an expert group of heisters. Things are going well for you. They will go well. As you progress through each heist, you'll encounter more and more of Warren Jupiter, who responds to what you're doing. He's going to show up in some missions. It's funny, but hopefully also very rewarding for you. When you start the game, you will always start with our first heist. You hit a smaller bank office, and then you progress through museums, airports, all kinds of places. And if you want to experience the story in a linear fashion, you play these heists in order. But this is an online game as well, so we don't want to lock stuff away from players. It's basically all up to you as a player to decide how you want to see the story.
Missions are generally divided up into 3 different phases. You have the pre-planning phase, which takes place in the safe house, where you gather around the planning table and you listen to a brief from your handler. As you then enter into the level, you have the reconnaissance phase, where you go around, gather information, how security guards move around, where cameras are.
You check out the surroundings, try to formulate a plan. You always have a clear objective, what you're there to steal. But you're not always clear about how to do it.
Then you have the execution phase. You have to start taking more risks, going into areas where you're not allowed to be, and if you're discovered, all of your plans sort of go out the window, and you'll have to adapt and focus in on the mission. In classic Payday fashion, you have the option to approach each level from a quiet or a loud perspective. So you could try to get the loot without anyone seeing you, or you can go in with your weapons out. And the playstyles will vary quite a lot between these two.
It's very difficult to get through the heist in stealth mode. It's a challenge. You have to be very quiet. You have to plan in advance. You need to have played the level many times until you actually learn the different steps you have to take. Things will go loud very, very quickly. When you are going quiet, everyone tries every time and things will get fucked up. Any mistake you've done, someone getting too close to a guard, putting the mask on without thinking twice, that will trigger the alarm. You will be seen, the guards will start shooting at you and everything will go loud.
You will have to take more care in looking around, seeing how security guards move, seeing where cameras are, and you'll have to try and find ways to get past locked doors and cracking safes without anyone seeing you. And the longer it takes for you to complete your mission, the tougher the enemies will be.
And then once the heist is over, you get rewarded in dollars and in reputation.
As you return from missions or in between missions, you will likely go to the shop and try to spend these. And in the shop, you can expect to see weapons, gadgets, attachments, weapon customization, etc. You also have skills, which is a very important part.
You can only choose to equip a certain number of these, so you have to be a bit tactical. And in co-op, maybe being tactical also means that some of you equip certain abilities while others don't. There's a ton of randomization when it comes to the objectives. Which vault is the one that the loot is kept in? Where's the code? There's also the very random factor of how enemies approach you and how they spawn and what tactic they choose. There's 5 difficulty levels, and each difficulty level brings you a higher risk but also a higher reward. Taking on heists in different difficulty levels will help you unlock cosmetic rewards such as new costumes, gloves, or of course masks. Payday is a game about planning heists, about trying to do it quietly, very often failing to do it quietly and then ending up in long, super action-heavy gunfights. And we've spent a lot of time getting guns right, about getting interactions right, really trying to amplify the cinematic quality of the gunfights.
As a professional heister, guns aren't new to you. Guns are very comfortable and should be easy to use. That's something we've focused on to make sure that nothing is fiddly, nothing is in the way. It just kind of works the way you expect it to.
Assault forces incoming. Take cover.
Each gun is unique and feels different. They have different recoil, different spread, audio and haptics, and even their own impact force. Those impact forces mean that if you shoot a drone with a handgun, the drone will just kind of fall to the ground, whereas if you shoot it with a heavy shotgun, it's gonna really knock the drone away. Weapon accuracy is defined by how you're moving, how you're holding it, and how you're aiming. So if you're aiming down the sights, you'll have better accuracy. We've balanced interactions based on usage. So for example, grenades feel great and natural to throw and require less precision. Tripwire mines require higher precision. You might want to place it just right in that corridor or on that pillar knee height. Body representation is a really big component of VR multiplayer games. If you follow the human player's actual motions too closely, you might get difficulties with arms popping and looking ugly. So we go to great extents to try to cover these and make you look cool. For example, if you cross your arms, your character will be standing in a cool crossed arm pose.
Payday to me is about fun co-op and playing with friends, but it's also very much about a multiplayer game that tells a story, which isn't super common, I think.
I'm really happy about the game, and I think it really fulfills that heister fantasy. Leaving a bank with a bag full of cash in one hand and a rifle in the other just feels so awesome.
One of the things I'm most proud of is that we built a multiplayer game that's really tight. Going in guns blazing, shooting a lot is super cool, and we spent a lot of time perfecting. Even if you fail, it's still fun.
Payday Aces High is coming later this year to MetaQuest 3, Steam VR and Steam Frame. But the launch is just the beginning. As you would expect from a Payday game, we plan to add more reasons to play once the game is out. First, we have a new DLC coming this year that'll be free for all players who own the base game, in the form of a new heist. We're also adding new weapons, gadgets and skills, and more. And we are running frequent community challenges so that the player base can rally together and unlock new things in the game. You will also have an opportunity to play Aces High before it launches very soon. So make sure to visit paydayaceshigh.com and follow us on socials and the Discord channel.
I'm really proud of the work we're doing on this game. The team is amazing. We're just really looking forward to making sure that you all get to play it soon.
We are so excited to bring this to our players. We were having a blast developing it, and we can't wait for people to play it.
Now it's time to put the mask on.